the following presentation of the National Football League.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys coming off a road victory in the opener, looking to make it 2 straight to start the year. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now it's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10.
11. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running right, here's Brown. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
11 coming.
Option play. Here's a give to Brown. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
So here come the Browns now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a 1st-round pick back in April's draft.
And as we begin week 2 in the NFL, he was truly one of the top stories around the league. What a debut. Didn't look phased at all. Handled everything with poise and grace and played through in a big way. I can't wait to see what the defenses throw at him this week and see how he adjusts.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 88 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, he may spend a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Browns, 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
On play action, they'll throw. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Browns at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do him any favors. They gave him 2 road games right out of the gate. But the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
An inside run with Jenkins.
Down to about the 22 here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Ready.
Give up the middle, Jenkins.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Back to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
And not an easy spot here. He'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25.
So on 4th down, Ryan Rico on to punt for the Bengals.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A give. Here's Jenkins. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
The first carry now. This is Lacey. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out to the flat for Lacey. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
That's another Browns.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. For Kidder here, it's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2nd and 11. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Jenkins. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Open man is Duvernay. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Burrow will throw. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Burrow looking to pass. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Let's get set. 180. 180.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man, it's Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. Throw right side, put in by Higgins. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Here we go, here we go.
Brown. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
On 1, ready?
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
Gun.
as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and...
Here's Burrow. Touchdown! Jamar Chase as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On the handoff, this is Judkins.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Browns first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Browns first down.
First down, right back to Judkins.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
From the 43, here's a second down and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Judkins.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Here comes third down and 7.
He'll look to throw.
He'll try and do this himself.
But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
They'll try it now with Judkins.
And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain.
It's a turnover on
Here we go.
down.
11.
Now it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
Here we go. Right 80. Right shot.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
11. Right 80. Right shot.
Now it's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Right shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
3rd and 4.
Dot.
Back to throw again. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
A 42-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good.
And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
And they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Ready?
First and 10.
They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Browns first
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Once again, Judkins. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen to Lacey. Into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And the Bengals.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Second and 12 at the 48-yard line.
11, Thomas.
They'll look to throw. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Now Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
11.
An inside give, Brown. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second
Big
and
13.
11
Big
at the
13.
37-yard line.
40.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
11, Thomas. 11.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson.
This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this will stay at a 7-point game. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll try and do this himself. That is caught.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A third down gain of 19. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Setting up a screen for Judkins.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
They'll give it to Judkins.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Into the end zone, touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Browns are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit, and then you not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now Burrow.
Open man is Duvernay.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down.
To the air again, Burrow. And a little floater there is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
A 6-yard gain.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
That's to the pylon and incomplete.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to them and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Pass caught by Fannin. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Here's 1st and 10.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
180. What is that?
Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The Browns drive about to get started. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the 4th quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. So Burrow and the Bengals down by 7. 36 seconds remaining. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
Throwing, Burrow, finding Watkins. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Here we go, here we go.
First down.
180.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Burrow. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now down to 24 seconds after the spike. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Burrow. That's complete to Chase. And he is going to be brought down. And now making matters more dire, this is going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
To throw, Burrow.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. And he is across and in for the score. And now they get tied a game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
McPherson on for the point after.
And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one.
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Escapes the defender. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. They juked him. And able to get this out to the 25.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Right 80. Right, he's hot.
Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Right 80. Right, he's hot.
Here's Burrow. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Taken from just outside the 30. 21 yards. Well done on the return. Now the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
You certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
And that is incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. At this point now, a field goal would win it. They are in range. We'll see how they approach things on 1st down.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Browns are going to win the football game.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight